Welcome to a new video. My name is Kensei and you're watching Improve It. So for this video, I'll be reviewing the New Balance FuelCell SuperComp SD-X spikes. So these spikes are for 200 meters up to 800 meters according to the New Balance website, but I've been using these for the 60 and 200 indoor. Personally, I'd say it's 60 up to 400 or even 800. I mean, I've never tried these with an 800. That's really up for you to see if it is good for the 800. But for my personal experience, the 60 and the 200 is good for these spikes. These spikes are very lightweight. As you can see right here, it has pretty thin material on the top or around the shoe, and it is full plated. These are non-removable spikes, but they're still pretty sharp after a lot of competitions, as you can see. And basically there's a foam called a fuel cell foam in between the spike plate and the sole, so that's supposed to aid in extra repulsion with every stride you have. And I can definitely feel it when I go through my dry phase. I can feel that extra push that the foam gives, and it's really nice. For the sizing, I am 9.5, so I got these at 9.5, and it is pretty true to size. The only thing is that I can't wear socks in these, which is fine. I know a lot of people wear socks with spikes, and when I tried socks with these, it didn't really fit because my toes were almost or basically touching the top. It doesn't really touch the top if I don't wear socks. So if you're a sock person, you should probably get a half size bigger, or if you're able to find these in the store, try them on and see which size fits best for you. Personally, I get true to size because I don't really wear socks with spikes unless it's really cold outside. But yeah, these shoes are orange, but very orange to pink side. I believe these are the only colors that are available, which is just this one. I don't know if New Balance has released these like different colors in the past, but the ones available right now are these ones. I'm sure you're wondering how these feel on the track. Well, they feel really good on your feet. They're lightweight and they have that extra push from the foam. So when you're in your dry phase, I can definitely feel an extra push, which gives me a further and longer dry phase, which is really nice. One good thing about these spikes is that they don't take time to break in. So when I first got them, I wore them to a block start session or practice, and I did a couple block starts in them, and they're really easy to get used to. Like, I didn't need to spend multiple training sessions with these in order to get used to them, like the max flies. Because when I had the max flies, it was really hard to get used to them, and in turn I didn't really get used to it, so that was really hard to get adjusted. But these spikes, they're really easy to get adjusted to, and I'd say they're pretty much better than the max flies. These spikes are also for competition use only, just because the spike itself can get worn down, but I'll say these are pretty durable, so you can wear them to training sessions. Because I wear them to training sessions, but only for like Thursday block starts when we're trying to set us up for the meet. But other than that, I don't really have any problems with it. They're pretty durable, they're really lightweight, and yeah, I made a lot of PRs in them, and I'm happy about them. So when I got them first, I was a bit worried about poking a hole through the material because it's very thin, layered, but that didn't happen, so the durability is really good. I'd say it probably does have a better durability than the max flies because of the air bubble in the max flies that can pop, which I haven't had that happen yet, but I've heard a lot of people saying they popped it, so the durability for max flies is pretty much lower than the New Balance. So I'm a big advocate for the SUPERFLY ELITE 2s because those used to be my go-to shoes for training or even competitions. But now that I got these New Balance spikes, those are my main spikes now. Like, if I had to choose between either the New Balance or the Nike, I would choose the New Balance any day. The New Balance spikes just feel nicer, and I feel like there's an extra push that it gives me, where the Nike ones just feel like they're really stiff but I don't really feel an extra push that I like with the New Balance ones. In the past, I've said the SUPERFLYs are better than the MaxFlys, and which is still true, but I say the New Balance is better than the SUPERFLYs. So if you're planning to get the New Balance ones, get it. But also sometimes people have different preferences, so I guess you can try both if you have the money to, or if there's a store, try them both. I'm not sure if stores have spikes like these because I haven't been to a store in a while, but they do. Try both and see which one feels the best. But yeah, that is my take on the New Balance FuelCell SuperComp SD-X's. They're basically the best spikes I've ever worn in my life. I can feel the extra push that the foam gives. The plate is still stiff and they're very light on my feet. So when I wear them for the 60 or the 200, I feel like I can produce fast times like I've had already. I already PR'd like 3 or 4 times this year anyways using these spikes, so give them a shot. So make sure you like this video, leave a comment about your opinions if you've ever used the New Balance spikes, these ones specifically, because I know the other ones are different from this one. But if you have used these ones, let me know how you feel about them, if you think they're better than the SUPERFLYs, or if another spike is better than these ones. Don't say the MaxFlys because I have the MaxFlys here, and personally, I say these New Balance ones are better than the MaxFlys, and the SUPERFLYs are better than the MaxFlys. I don't really like the MaxFlys at all. But yeah, remember to subscribe, and I'll see you in another video.